Hello. It's a bit of a story time today. This time without a filter, just a natural filter. It's a bit gloomy, a bit gloomy day today, but there's some light from nature coming into this video, into my presence today. So I have a few messages, guidance, truths, again, to share with you, my fellow people out there. Sensitive souls, chosen ones of God, earth angels, starseeds, empaths, highly sensitive people. So as you might have painfully learned, you cannot build healthy relationships with insecure people because they will always perceive themselves to be below you. And this is the trap. Because apparently when we are empaths, highly sensitive people, we're earth angels. We can be incarnated angels, starseeds, we're chosen ones of God. We have the Holy Spirit within us. We're always connected to God. So these people are drawn to us like moth to a flame in the same manner. And therefore, these narcissists also love to come to try and test us in different ways, test our boundaries, test if we actually love and value ourselves or not, and these situations can be very painful and traumatizing and hurtful. And so just what is really coming to me right now is that the fact that there are these sorts of people and they are avoidant and insecure. So we have to face the facts because it helps on your healing path. When you want to be your authentic self, you want to heal from these sorts of experiences because, again, it can be so very traumatizing when you're dealing with these sorts of insecure, immature, avoidant people, because they can be so hot and cold. They can come to you, then they pull back. It's a pull and push and pull situation. And especially if you've already been the family scapegoat since childhood, this is a very familiar pattern to you because your own narcissistic parents have been doing this to you. Maybe your narcissistic family members, fake friends, they smiled in front of you, but then they stabbed you in the back, in the silence. For example, they just ghosted you, they left you, they abandoned you out of nowhere. And so what's really coming to me right now is that, these people, they don't know how to verbalize their feelings, their emotions, whatever it is that is bugging them. Maybe they are not fully aware of their own problems, and it's just a lot easier to hurt you and turn their backs on you and abandon you and neglect you and things like that. I can certainly say this from my personal painful experiences from my own narcissistic mother who used to physically attack me when I was a child. And I was not aware of how traumatizing it was until later in my life, as I've had to be doing a lot of self-reflection, reflecting on my experiences, because that was the only way to go. That was survival, that I had to be thinking about these events. But that is just in common with these people, that usually you can get silent treatment. They withdraw. They go silent on you, just out of nowhere, suddenly, out of the blue. One moment everything is seeming to be fine, they can even tell you, don't worry, whatever, something like that. And then something happens and you don't hear from them for days or weeks or whatever time it is. So again, this is a test of your boundaries. This is a test of you standing in your worth, no matter how these sorts of people are treating you, because you have to. It's the only way to go. If you cannot reason with a person, you have to step back from them. Because that's ultimately the only option, because if you're dealing with an avoidant, a 'immature, insecure person, they will always try to pick fights with you because they don't have peace within themselves. They don't value themselves enough. They're not confident. They're being immature and insecure. So like I was saying, they don't know how to verbalize their own feelings and emotions and experiences. So instead, they're staying silent or attacking you, making it feel like you're the crazy one, like you're the problem, like everything is always your fault. But that is what these insecure people do. They always blame others. They don't know how to take accountability and responsibility of their own actions, of their own feelings. They don't understand that you also have feelings because they only see their own. And in the worst case, of course, what these sorts of narcissistic people can do is that they can just come into your life. They go out of your life. They come, they go. So it's the push and pull situation that is created. And I have lots of personal experiences with people like this. And one of them was just who I've been posting about and mentioning in my videos lately even, who was sexually harassing me basically for 25 years. And I was just letting him, I was allowing him to do that. So I had to have my eyes open finally and say to myself that enough is enough. So sometimes, eventually there comes your limit. And again, because you have to be in charge of your own life. Of course, along with God, yes. But it should go according to God's plan, not against it. If you don't maintain your relationship with God and with yourself, you will be very lost, unfortunately. And that is also what I have learned the hardest way in this world, in this life. So, if this is your situation right now, that you're thinking about someone who's not reciprocating your feelings and attention, whatever, they're being silent, it seems like they are ignoring you, like they don't care, again, you have to care about yourself. You have to be saving yourself. Of course, trust in God, give it to God, because you're not supposed to be carrying these situations alone. And so, your healthy boundaries, your self-worth, your self-value, your truth are needed more than ever if you're still dealing with these sorts of people and you have trusted them and you have let them close into your life. They have dug a corner from your heart, from your soul. So it's like you're carrying them with you all along, and it's painful. It's like, it's making you restless. It's making you feel all kinds of emotions. Love is the most powerful force in this world. We would not exist without it. So again, lean into love. Lean into that healthy self-love, self-appreciation, peace. Love is peace. Love is not chaos. And your feelings don't need to be suppressed. It's not healthy to suppress your feelings. What is the healthy way is to be just facing them. You need to be facing all your feelings, making peace with them, whatever it is. Just breathing into it, leaning into the pain. It's not always easy, but the more you practice it, you will notice that you will get relief, because that's the healing path. Healing will liberate you. Healing will help you, but you have to let the healing happen. That you don't deny what's going on. You don't deny your own feelings. That you verbalize your own feelings and emotions and experiences to yourself. And typically, because people don't change unless they are under enough extreme pressure, they get tired of their own shit. So this is also one of those huge reasons why you need to let that person who is avoiding you, who hurt you, whatever, you need to let them just be without you, because you are the healer. So if they only hurt you and try to put you down to feel better about themselves because they're so insecure and they think and feel that they are somehow below you. So if they're not confident enough to reach out to you and apologize and talk things out, your only option is to just let them be. You can pray, of course you can pray for them, and it's very, very recommended even, of course, that we pray for others, for their healing. But I think what is important is that you're just being yourself. You should not be put into a box where you do not belong. How can you be yourself and shine your light, stand in your own authentic power, if you are not being yourself, if you are somehow faking it, if you are pretending to be someone else, and you just you're too shy and you feel like, oh, these people are forcing me to be in this box, I need to be in this box, I need to be silent, I need to not be me, things like that. So, no, that's not the way to go. So just strive to be yourself, no matter how much it hurts. So it's like this Finnish business coach Laura, who has the same name as I do, who I've been mentioning sometimes, and I really appreciate her work and her energy as a sensitive woman as well. So she has often been sharing this message that really resonates with me, that when you have nothing to lose, you realize that you've got nothing to lose when you're just being your authentic self. You let go of these sorts of fake masks, and it is so healing, it's so empowering, it's so liberating. And you just let go of all of that fakeness and just let yourself breathe. Just let yourself be who you are peacefully, declaring to the world that you can stand naked in the rain and lit yourself on fire, and so what? So just mentioning as an example this figure of speech that she has been using sometimes on her Instagram stories and posts, that I just really love it. So I just wanted to mention it here because it's so resonating again, because we have been dealing with these fake people all our lives, these backstabbers, narcissists, liars, energy vampires, manipulators, gaslighters. And all they want is to make us feel like we are less than them, because they are so freaking insecure. So we've gone through so much. So it's so liberating when you can just see it from this angle that, hey, I don't care. I can stand naked in the rain. I don't care. I'm here. If you want to come to me, you need to really come to me. That this is me standing here in my power, in my light, being me authentically. If you want to come to me, you need to honor me that I'm here standing, and I'm not dodging you. I'm not dodging you anymore. I'm here. This is my boundary. I'm standing in my self-worth, in my self-value, and I don't care what you think. So that is basically the message. When you truly stand in your own power and you're just being yourself, and you don't need to be carrying their issues with you. So you can think of it in this, I think it's so empowering, this just figure of speech that you are like standing in the rain naked, and you're like, I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks, or I can light myself up in fire and I don't care. So it's not your job, especially as a sensitive woman, it's not your job to please people endlessly. It's not your job to always be dodging them like bullets. They should be also dodging you. You are allowed to be confident. You are allowed to be who you are. And of course, I'm talking to both men and women. Of course, I'm always talking to, but mainly sometimes I'm talking to sensitive women because I'm a sensitive woman. So, no matter how many insecure people you come across, let them go, let them be. Let them be. As always, thank you for supporting my work, liking this video, sharing, subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm also active on Threads, posting there usually the same stuff that I post on Instagram. I would love to see more of you soul people out there. And of course, don't forget that I have my self-help book that will also help you immediately if you're alone, struggling, especially you've been bullied and things like that, and you just need some sort of resonating, empathetic guidance and support. So my book will do that. And also, of course, I do remind you from time to time here is that, you know, I do my one-on-one session as well. So you can check out the information on my link tree or below my YouTube videos, below my Instagram posts. So yeah, I would love to get in touch with you guys. So apply to work with me.